right, we are here in Gadsden City with some very special people, young men and women, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves at this time.
Hey, I'm Samantha Corker, the coach here at Gadsden City for both the girls and the boys.
I'm Robbie Boley. I'm a forward for the boys, senior.
I'm Amelia Ryan. I'm a senior at Gadsden City, and I'm a defender.
I'm Elizabeth Barnes. I'm a senior, and I'm the goalkeeper.
Nice. Coach, I want to start with you. You played at the old Gadsden High and was very successful and went on to play at Mississippi State. What led you back here to Gadsden City to coach actually both teams?
Well, I came from, I was in Birmingham for a couple of years at Chelsea. I coached both of them as well. Mr. Rowe, who's one of the teachers up, was the principal at the time at Gadsden City. He called me up, wanted to know if I wanted to move back here and kind of help out. And my parents were still living here, so I wanted to be a little closer to them and kind of return back to where I came from. Yeah.
All right, so now we'll start with you, young man. How's the season been going for you guys?
It's going pretty good, surprisingly. We won an area game, so that's probably the highlight of the season.
But it ain't like, you guys playing in Gauntlet. Yeah. Talk about some of the teams you actually do play.
Well, we play, our area is Vestavia, Hewitt, Trussville, and Spain Park.
Jeez.
And so there's some pretty good teams. Season. Yeah, they won the state last year, so.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Yes, you guys playing a Gauntlet. You ladies, how's it going with you guys?
I say we're competing with our area. We are in one of the top areas in the state, especially for 7A region. And I'd say we're competing. We're holding our own. A lot better than last season. We've learned a lot, so we're starting to compete better with these bigger schools and bigger teams, and I think it's doing well for us.
No doubt.
Kind of same thing. It's kind of hard to compete with the girls that have been playing together since, they were little kids. But this year, honestly, we've grown really, more together as a team, especially since last season. And we've gotten some good dubs under the belt.
Now, do you guys play travel as well, or club soccer?
Yes.
Talk about that, each one of you guys. We'll start right over here, and how it relates to high school. I know it's, from what we've heard from other schools, high school's a little bit more physical. But club's a little bit more skill.
Technical. Yeah.
Well, I played with the local club, Fusion, and then it turned into Rush recently. I played since I was in 2nd grade, and when I started high school ball in 8th grade, I still played club in 8th grade, but I quit when I started high school, when I was in 9th grade. I will say club is definitely more technical, and you have more of those girls that have the skill and, I don't know, they're just more technical and are really...
They play the game.
Yeah, they play the
game.
And in school ball, it's definitely whoever's the biggest is going to win. So it's definitely physical and who can push each other around better. So that's it.
I played for Fusion up until 6th grade, and I transferred over to Busa, which is a club out in Birmingham. And I played all the way till this season, which it's really weird because I play with all the Birmingham girls. So when we play area, I'm playing against all of my club teammates. And so then it gets really physical. And it's just kind of a battle out on the field in high school, and you don't see that in club very often.
I'm sure there's more trash talk.
So much trash talk. So much.
Same question.
Yeah, I've played travel for as long as I can remember. My dad was actually my coach for a long time. And it's like they said, it's technical, but I feel like it helped me when I came up to high school, because I feel like I was just maybe a step above everybody else who really hadn't played seriously.
Yeah, because you guys, the competition you guys see is second to none in the state. We should play that. And then, I'm not going to say high school is easier. It's obviously very difficult, but it's nothing that can shock you.
Yeah.
Coach, how do you feel about people that play both?
Oh, I love the ones that play both.
There you go.
It makes my job a whole lot easier.
That's right.
I wish more of them played more.
Right.
Whenever you're playing something and you're playing a little more competitive players and you're always getting your foot on the ball, you're always getting better.
No doubt.
And so I wish that, this group, as they get to high school, they tend to lay off the club a little more. And I wish that we had a little bit more that continue to play it. just to they keep improving.
Coach, I got a question for you. How do you find time to do anything else if you're coaching both teams?
It's hard. During season is hard.
Yeah, during season.
During
off season.
Yeah, during the off season I'm busy, but I'm okay. During season it's from the minute I wake up to 10 o'clock at night, and then just repeat.
Our family, Corker.
Oh, I would say it gets rough.
So, Coach, out of these three, which one races just like that?
Don't say me.
They all do.
Really?
They all do.
I like it. None above the other.
No, yeah, they all do. But they're good. They've all been good. All three of these guys have stepped up. Liz at the keeper has been phenomenal this year. Robbie, I've thrown him into a different position this year, and he's really fallen into it really well. He's done well with it. I mean, both teams, in my opinion, have gotten better this year. They've gotten more coachable this year. They've been a joy to be around this year, that's for sure.
What do you think, each one of you, what does it mean to you individually to know the coach picked you out of everyone on the teams?
I mean, it means a lot, really, because, I mean, we're all out here, and I was the only one to come over. I mean, maybe it's because I'm the only senior here, but it still means a lot.
That's hilarious. I like his honesty.
I mean, I call Corker my mom. I've been with you for 5 years? A long time I've known my girl Corker.
It's definitely an honor. It's an honor to be called a captain on the team. It's an honor to be asked to do this interview. Corker, especially during the soccer season, is like a second mom, and this team is like another family. So it really is an honor to be able to do this, have the opportunity to do this.
All three of you guys seniors?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Each one of you take a minute and talk about what it's meant to be, just Gadsden City in general, and obviously the soccer team.
Again, it's an honor. I've worked my way up to this point. I started on this team in 7th grade, and being a senior now, it's something I've always looked forward to especially the captain duties, walking over to the ref before the game and getting to shake the other team's hand and represent my team as a captain. That's something I've always looked forward to, and I enjoy it every time that we do it. And representing Gadsden City, I think all three of us represent Gadsden City well.
Absolutely.
Well, soccer's basically been my whole life. I started playing when I was 4, and then since I did club in 6th grade at Birmingham, I've been gone 3 times a week, traveling to Birmingham every night, every day. It was just been a lot. And it just means so much that I can just come out here and do what I love to do and be able to do what I love to do and have people around me that support me, especially Corker, throughout these 5 years. And it's just, soccer's one of my biggest blessings in life, and I'm so thankful for it.
No doubt.
I mean, this year's probably been my favorite year playing soccer and being at Gadsden City. I mean, I feel like our team is a lot closer this year, and we have better chemistry than ever. I feel like a couple years ago, we were kind of separated and we weren't really a team, but this year I feel like everybody talks to each other, and it's just been really fun.
Absolutely. I love this. You got me fired up.
I know.
At the same time. Coach, same kind of question for you, but a different angle. What's it been like to have these ladies, gentlemen and ladies here these years and to see them grow, and not only as players but as people?
Yeah, I mean, I've been with these kids, gosh, at least 5 years, 6 years. And every single one of them, everyone on the team has grown individually. They've matured. I think that's the biggest thing with the boys team. They've matured. And kind of what Robbie said, last year it was individual players. It was, we had, 18 players.
18
this year it's been, we have a team. They communicate with each other on the field. They play soccer, which has been fun to see this year. The girls, the same thing. At the beginning of the year, I give them a little speech and say, hey, I don't care how you feel about these people, but for the next X amount of months, you love them. They're your family, and we support each other in school, out of school, whatever. And we're always going to represent the school. No matter how we feel, we're going to represent it in a positive manner.
No doubt. Now, one more thing from you guys. Favorite memory since you've been in Titan?
Oh my goodness.
In soccer. Maybe not in soccer, just since you've been in Titan in general.
Oh gosh.
You go first.
Honestly, probably starting just as like a middle schooler on a varsity, and Mary Kinley Hill used to play, and she was committed to Troy, which is D1, and I was, center back with her, and she's up here, like I'm down here, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm playing with like adults, and she just really took me under her wing, and it's still just really, she's taught me so much about it, and I still use what she's taught me till this day.
You girls probably do that for somebody on your team.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely.
Mine probably is the COVID year 2020. We beat, as a goalie, it's awesome to beat Sparkman in PKs. And when we beat Sparkman, and we went into double overtime, and then we went into PKs, and that feeling as a goalie when you beat that team in a penalty shot. Sparkman was our area in 2020, and that's probably the best feeling.
Whenever there's a moment for a goalie to celebrate a win.
Yeah.
I mean, it's you versus them. I mean,
Yeah.
you can take out all the team and all that. Now it's one on one.
Mine would probably be when we beat Spain Park this year. Because if you had told me like a year ago that we had beat Spain Park, I don't know what I would have done. We got beat probably like 8-0 the year before. And then I scored 2 goals that game, so I feel like I contributed to something. It was nice.
And we beat them. Like
It was like, what, 3-1?
Contributed? That'd be like scoring 40, I guess, in basketball. Coach, now, for you, some of the fondest memories?
There's a lot. 2020 year was a good year. We beat Sparkman.
We beat Chelsea.
We beat Chelsea. We tied Spain Park. Like those were our last 3 games of 2020 year. So we were doing really good that year. And then I'm gonna say beating Spain Park, like that. Same as Robbie. I in a million years. And they played. They were the team that won the field. In soccer, there's definitely games where, the better team doesn't win. But I would definitely say we outplayed them the entire game. So it was a true good win.
Coach, we'll close on this right here. Individually, what has each one of these 3 meant to you?
Everything. Everything. I can't even put that in words.
I like it.
I mean, I'll miss every single one of them.
That's it. Like children to you now.
Yeah.
Y'all about to make us cry. Hey, but I appreciate you guys doing this interview with us. Sorry it took us a while to get out here with 2 sponsors. I know you guys know Bill Martin, obviously.
Yeah.
The guys at High Voltage Electrics, really big soccer fans, and they jumped on board as well. So, kind of tag team soccer with a sponsorship this year. So we are here now, and I appreciate you guys. And we'll have this video up in a couple of hours.
Thank you.
We thank our sponsors. Thank y'all.